Hello, I have here for you a quick lesson in how to not how to use your imagination to overcome perceived software limitations. And here I just ran across this excellent example. Now this is very primitive and incomplete design, but ultimately I have this sort of slide shade that is intended to cover these holes and slide out of the way and allow the user to cover as many holes as they want. Now, this you can say, oh, the move command is horrible and cumbersome in SolidWorks because, like, I moved it by a number, and I can't, like, I can do a lot of things. Like, I can click on things and get a dimension all over the place. Even a linear pattern, because I can edit the dimensions. But the move copy command, for whatever reason, doesn't allow that. And there's other commands such as scale does it similarly, where you actually have to go in. So if I want to change that number, I have to find the feature, I have to edit the feature, I have to go into the feature, and then I have to change it manually, either by changing this number or by dragging it around here. But it's tricky if you want to look at it a few different ways. Now I have to go back in again, and I could either complain about SolidWorks is so limited in so many ways, which it somewhat is, but a lot of that limitation is a limitation to you taking advantage, or any given user taking advantage of their imagination. And so what I mean by that, so instead of just this move copy command, which I will delete, I am going to create a very simple sketch which allows me to reposition it. So I'm going to use this face as my sketch face, and I'm going to L for line, which automatically starts a sketch, or C. By habit I go C, but all right, and then I'm going to put a horizontal line here. Okay, and then I'm going to get out of the sketch, and then I'm going to go into the move command again, and I'm going to move this piece. But instead of translate, I'm going to go to constraints, and I'm going to constrain this edge to this line that I just drew. Add, check OK. And so now you see it move down to that line. And even better, it's tricky to see that line. We extend this line here. But you'll see now when I move this line, very quickly and easily, I can reposition this. And if I prefer that it were a dimension, I can just dimension it to wherever I want. I can add this dimension, get out of the sketch, and now if I click on there, I have the dimension. If I click on the sketch over here, if I click on the line, it doesn't give me the dimension, but if I click on the sketch, it gives me the dimension. Right? And then it will reposition in real time. Pretty slick. So just when you think to complain that, oh, it's how SolidWorks sucks, you know, your imagination can make things not suck nearly as much. And here, you see on the forums and things, people complain about something quirky about SolidWorks, and it's unusable. Well, but maybe a million engineers out there successfully use SolidWorks day in and day out. So take a deep breath, take a bite of humble pie, maybe a little bit of crow, and take out your brain and stomp on a little bit in case it's getting all caked up. I think that's a Mark Twain quote. And don't believe everything you think, and use your imagination to figure out ways to improve your workflow. Good luck and happy design modeling.